If you look at a map, Somalia and Turkey are very far away from each other, yet these two countries are really close friends. Today I want to talk about why this is the case. Now, a quick disclaimer, this video is meant to be purely informative and descriptive. All I'm trying to do is explain the relationship between these two countries. I'm not saying that this relationship is good or bad, or that the governments of Somalia and Turkey are good or bad. All I want to do is talk about why Somalia and Turkey are close friends with each other. And in order to do so, we need to go back to 2011. At the time, Somalia was still experiencing a civil war, and to make things worse, it was struck by a very deadly drought that led to a huge famine. And in order to try to alleviate this famine, Western governments delivered some aid. But this aid, because of the perceived security risk, was coordinated outside of Somalia in places like Nairobi, Kenya. And because the aid was not actually being directly coordinated within Somalia, a lot of it was delivered inefficiently and ineffectively. Well, while Western countries saw only risk, Turkey saw an opportunity to step up. In 2011, President Erdogan went directly to Somalia to visit it. This was the first visit from a foreign head of state outside of Africa to Somalia in roughly 2 decades. Now, there's 4 reasons why this visit was so significant. First was the symbolic element. The fact that the president of Turkey was visiting directly showed that he had trust in the country. The second reason why it was significant is because he made an announcement of $200 million to $300 million in humanitarian aid, a really big amount. The third reason why this was so significant is because this aid was going to be delivered more directly within the country and coordinated within Somalia. This obviously meant that aid would be delivered more effectively and efficiently, but it also showed a level of trust in Somalia that Western governments were clearly not showing. And the fourth reason why this was so symbolic was because there was also the announcement of the reopening of Turkey's embassy in Mogadishu, again showing a level of trust as well as a willingness for diplomatic relations. Now, Turkey would continue to build on this relationship, not only delivering humanitarian aid, but building hospitals, roads, Mogadishu's airport, etc., inviting Somalis to come to Turkey to study as well. In 2017, Turkey would open its largest foreign military base in Somalia, helping with military coordination. And Turkey now continues to trade a lot with Somalia. So this is why the two countries are really close together. Chances are if you're Turkish and you visit Somalia, you're going to get a very warm welcome. Now, whether this relationship is good or bad, that's the topic of another video. I appreciate you though watching this one, and I hope you liked it. Thank you.